Hello, welcome to Cooking with Deb. And today we're going to make macaroni salad. I have my pot of water on to boil for my macaroni. And I got about 4 eggs on for, to put in it. To boil, to make hard-boiled eggs. Okay, we'll be back when we start chopping up our vegetables. Okay, we're back. We're going to chop this onion up. Try to get as small as you can. I don't like mine too chunky in there, so I try to cut them up as small as I can. Try to get them thin. And this is a good time to buy celery at the store because it's on sale. Holidays is a good time. So you can buy it on sale and freeze it. And I think we're going to do 2 sticks of celery too. Let's see how much I really need. I might not need a whole 2 sticks, but I'm going to put them in our bowl. I don't need all that weight. I'm not great for cutting, but top needs cut off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try to cut these fine. I think we might only need one. The other one I might put in the freezer. Oh. Should have a bigger knife, but it would be easier, but I think one's gonna do. And then we'll be back and we're gonna get our mayonnaise and everything in. Let me chop this up a little more. So we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're back. And we got our mayonnaise. It's about a half of mayonnaise. And then we're gonna do some mustard. And then I do sweet pickle relish. I usually do the juice, but you can put a little bit of the pickles in there. It ain't gonna hurt. I usually do the juice, a couple of teaspoons of the juice. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and I'm going to mix it around. I usually put vinegar too, so I might put vinegar. It's a dash. I don't do a lot. I'm making a mess. I'm burning it everywhere. I like mine more on, I like the mustard in mine, so a little bit more mustard. So that's how We like ours. I'm not going to cut my eggs up yet, but I'm going to mix this up. Okay, and then we do a little bit of sugar. And I'll do that to taste. So then we're going to put our eggs in. Looks the right color. I have to taste it though, so I'm now sure that it really tastes the right thing. Give it a little taste to see that I mean, it tastes pretty good, and we're going to do our eggs. And I just usually, this must have been an old egg, because it sure did not want to. I usually have no trouble with my eggs. These eggs sure didn't want to work with me this week. I mean, usually the shell comes right off. Not these ones. These must be old. Usually if you have old eggs, the shells are harder to get off. This one came off really easy. So something must be a little older. This is even tough, but you can put your eggs in the way you want on this. I really don't care. It's just for us. I'm not trying to be fancy today. I'm gonna wash my hands. And I usually put some paprika in here. I can find it. There it is. I'm in the verge of having a sneeze, but let's see. Try not to sneeze. Usually have my shaker on, but we're just gonna throw some in there. I know some people like olives and all kinds of stuff in theirs, but that's how we like ours. And we're gonna refrigerate it so it stays cold. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna taste it again, but it might need. The only thing I think it might need is some pickle relish, but like a little bit of sweet pickle relish. But I think it looks pretty good. Tastes pretty good. Thanks for watching.